Yo, YouTube, this is Jordan Steele 88 coming at you with another video. I'm going to do a Victory Tuesday post from last night's win against the Steelers, so let's get into it. So last night on Monday Night Football, the Steelers beat the Indianapolis Colts 24-17 in an ugly win, in my opinion, or a lot of Steelers fans' opinions on YouTube. So we're going to do what went right and what went wrong. So let's start with the wrong. The wrong was the beginning of the second half for the special teams. That was a blunder right there. That was a blunder right there. If it ain't one, they gave up a kickoff return that went like about at least almost 90 yards though. That changed the second half or changed the game almost, and then Indianapolis scored a touchdown off of it. And of course, excuse me again, sorry. It's the offense in the third quarter, especially 2 straight 3-and-outs. I'm not even surprised about that because that's how they start off the second half, just like they did last week in Cincinnati. Because the offense was non-existent in the third quarter. They did not get even a third down in that game. And then another wrong, since they're staying with the wrongs, George Pickens and Kenny Pickett connection on that touchdown that would have been a touchdown because George Pickens was wide open, but Kenny Pickett overthrew him, and then George Pickens had that catch though. He had that catch in the end zone, but just dropped it. He could have reeled it in though, but it was off his hands. It was bouncing off. So I think it went wrong. I went to offsides on Cameron Sutton and try to block the field goal, but the offense, but luckily anytime was close didn't score off of that. I don't think. So. And Dan Moore, man, I had enough of him. He gave up that one. He just had his holding call, and then on the second possession for the offense, they gave up 2 straight sacks to the same person. 2 straight sacks to the same person. And TJ Watt was not factoring in that game though, but but some of the guys picked it up though. So, and I think that's all for the bad for the Steelers. But about what went wrong for the Steelers on this Victory Tuesday. Now let's start what went right for the Steelers. What went right? What went right is the fourth quarter offense for the Steelers. The fourth quarter offense for the Steelers. They were moving drives when it mattered. They were moving drives when it mattered. Oh, the other thing that went wrong, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing that went wrong was Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson. This guy caught the ball. He had a touchdown. It was sad. He went sideways. You got to cut up, though. I don't care if you get hit. Just cut up. You got to cut upward, man. You went sideways trying to get cute. That's the only thing that was missing what I say what went wrong on that part though, so I forgot about that, so I apologize. Now let's back to what went right. Was the second quarter offense. Fourth quarter offense, excuse me. I'll get to the first half any minute. The fourth quarter went on a scoring drive when, because George Pickens, he had that amazing catch on the sidelines. He had an amazing catch on the sidelines. That catch right there was amazing. That kept the drive going. Benny Snell football, man, more about him. He was almost a closer in that game. Benny Snell football, man. He was almost a closer in that game. I don't want to say that again, though. And he got a touchdown that gave us a lead. That scoring drive was incredible by the Steelers in the I think that like their first or second possession. I don't know. in first half offense. The offense, despite that one blunder on the second drive, the first drive was brilliant. I know they got 3 points off that drive, but it was brilliant. They was moving the ball when it mattered, and then getting points when it mattered. I know it was a field goal. And then the third drive, incredible. Moved the ball when it mattered. They were running the ball with Anthony McFarland and Benny Snell. And Najee Harris is in and out of the lineup, but Jalen Warren did not play in that game. Najee Harris was in and out of the lineup again, but Benny Snell was a story in this game. He was a story in this game. He had an incredible game. Yeah, I see some yards rushing at only 11 attempts or something, while Anthony McFarland Jr. had about at least 4 carries to 40 yards. Because our rushing game has been improving. Some of the posts I saw on social media, because our rushing game has improved since coming off the bye week, pretty much. So, because while Najee Harris was out of the lineup, Benny Snell and Anthony McFarland picked it up. They picked it up. They were incredible in that game. Matthew Wright made his kicks count. He made his kicks count. He made them count. Defense did spectacular. Was okay at times. The defense in the first half only gave up 3 points. They've been in that first half and didn't break in the first half. Especially when they get that block kick, that block field goal. If I was gonna go for it, then we scoop up for a score though. And then in the second half, they were up and down, especially on those scoring drives though. And then they gave up that touchdown, which the Colts took the lead on. So, and then the defense down the stretch in the fourth quarter, they bent and didn't break on the Colts' last possession when they lucked out on the Indianapolis Colts' terrible clock management, because that was terrible. Their clock management was terrible down the stretch for the Indianapolis Colts, and that's what when Alex Highsmith got that sack and fumble, which the Indianapolis Colts got it back on. And then Matt Ryan had an incredible run where he was short of the first down marker, and they used the timeout from there. But Minka Fitzpatrick came up big when he broke up that pass, though. I thought it was going to be a penalty on that. But, hey, he sealed the deal for us. And last but not least, Kenny Pickett. He managed the game brilliantly. Kenny Pickett managed the game brilliantly. Did not do anything crazy. Did not make a mistake in that game. He managed the game brilliantly. Brilliantly managed the game. Yeah, and then that 2-point conversion by George Pickens, amazing. That gave us a touchdown lead. About at least 4 minutes left in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, well, that's about it about this victory Tuesday, about what went wrong though. So, this is Jordan Steele 88 coming at you with another video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. As always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Yeah, man.